Welcome back to the Set of the Gloves Are Off. It's time for us to get into our Offside Onside topic. Now, in lieu of the NBA All-Star Weekend that just took place, I read an incredible article on ESPN, and this is actually an excerpt from that article, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys. Here it is. There's a bigger world than just which uniform you'll wear. Players need to recognize that they acquire more capital and fame by age 25 than most entrepreneurs. All too many of them squander it. Mm-hmm. My favorite word in this entire paragraph was squander. That was just what really hit home with me. Mm-hmm. And with all of this NBA labor talks going on, the NBA potentially being in a lockout next year, who knows what's going to happen with the NHLPA. I love this word squander. And as sports fans and people who are involved in the business, where do you see this word squander fitting in? Do you think it was appropriate in this case?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can think of the number of guys that have squandered it and lost an incredible pile of money just based on pure stupidity and bad choices and bad advice. I think that's the bigger issue, is a lot of them have people that just give them bad advice. A lot of hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah. Do you think there are too many players out there these days who are strictly only concerned with the jersey that they wear? Like this Carmelo Anthony deal. Do you think he just wanted to be able to go to New York and play in a market like New York?
There's no doubt. That's the only place he ever wanted to go. You heard about, he might go to New York and he might go to New Jersey. You know, no way.
The mentality of players in today of the game is that you just said it way back when you were introducing the subject, 25. They only have a short window. Now, squandered, that's an understatement. Now, but in today's game, I can only talk the NHL. They've got even FBI helps them. Yeah. They bring these people into a locker room. They have these agents you got to be really careful with, but they're helping these players put money away right now because they know what's going to happen, and the players are starting to do it more and more. But you talk about going to, you got till you're 25, 30 years old. I mean, I don't know what the average in hockey used to be 4 years. It's probably about 6 years now, whatever. But you got
Brian,
6 years.
You blew out of the water.
Yeah. You got to be smart, but you got to realize you get 18 years old. Imagine a guy like Kobe Bryant, these guys making millions. Right. Man, you want to take care of your family. You want the new cars. You want the big house. You want everything that you watch on The Rich and the Famous, and if that's what they used to watch. But
and you think of a guy like Kobe Bryant, who came from, his dad played in the NBA,
right?
And he saw that lifestyle, knew what it was like ahead of time. He I think had an education coming in, where some of these guys, you hear these stories about these players that come from, you see it on ESPN all the time. They show, so-and-so grew up in the projects, grew up with nothing. Single mother, gangbangers, and all this. And all of a sudden, in a 48-hour window, this guy has $50 million in his pocket. Well, if you've come from nothing and all of a sudden you've got $50 million, that's just a recipe.
That's why I believe in the 3-strike rule.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more time to get into this with you guys, but Aaron, you're going to have a chance to sound off after the break. We want to make sure you have an opportunity to do that, so we have to take a commercial break. Stay tuned. All and more coming up on The Gloves Are Off.